Really? How interesting.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Alrighty.
These are bad times.
Time to
If I hadn't
fulfill
seen
some
it with
quests
my own
and I think
eyes.
join the town as a citizen. Really choppy, stuttery frame rate here. Not frame rate, but just kind of stuttering. It always does that every time I boot the game up for the first time. I did turn on atmospheric scaling, right? Yep. Alright. So I have a choice between joining... Oh man, these NPCs are popping in like crazy.
He'd better shut up.
I feel like
Now
that's not normally a thing.
That's not what I heard. Don't tell me. Really, how interesting.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But I have a choice of joining Herod the Blacksmith, Bosfor the Bowmaker, or Constantina the Alchemist.
Who says things
I
like
kind of want to join... I usually like to join the Alchemist so that I can make potions.
Go away, don't tell me that. It's going to get worse.
I found the dish that Lucia stole from you.
Great! High time I got it back.
They don't say.
Don't you want to know what became of Lucia?
No, why? I have got the dish back, haven't I? I have managed without Lucia so far, and I will in the future. Why would I try to make her come back, huh?
You don't say. These are bad times.
What about a reward?
You get to have a good time with one of my girls for free. What do you say, huh?
Can't keep anything to himself. That's what I've always said.
That's not enough.
Take it, or you needn't show your face around here again.
Everybody knows by now. Honestly, I better shut up.
Agreed. Here's your dish.
Thanks. Go to Nadja. She'll accompany you upstairs. Huh? Yeah.
What was that line of dialogue at the end? Did he have a stroke?
I won't tell her a thing.
Oh my goodness. I don't really want
Hey,
to do this.
Tell this to her. That's an open secret.
I've already done this, so I don't need to. I don't need to see it again. But I do see an opportunity
Hey, you!
to steal from her.
I won't tell her a thing. Really, how interesting.
If it's talk you're after, go find your...
Someone's got to do the work. If I hadn't seen it with my own
These
eyes.
are bad times. That's an open secret.
Risky, so I can't steal from him with 60 dexterity. Alright, so that was Bromore's golden dish. So I can try to get the weed parcel.
What are you standing around? This.
Alright, whatever. He's pointless.
Can't take care of everything for everybody.
I think Borka deals in weed, but he's like for a different quest. Probably a militia quest.
You don't have to ask me that.
Hey!
It's a bad business. Do you really think?
I want to say the weed is in here. I'm probably strong enough to beat this guy up now. You know, in fact, it's been a while since I've done a hard save. So let me save here in this Corinna slot.
Hey, you still here? Didn't I tell you to piss off? Now I'll show you who's boss around here.
Oh, I just murdered him. I thought that would be like a usual knockout situation, but I just straight up killed him. Yep, here's the parcel of weed. So I need to get that back to Cypher at the mercenary camp. I think I've already looked around in here. I think I'm strong enough now that I can fight the lizards there and there, but there is a spike pit over there, so I don't know if I'm able to get past that. I think normally you kind of need to have acrobatics? No, because that island was part of the base game, and acrobatics wasn't part of the base game. So there's got to be a way for me to get across. I'm wondering, like, transform into bloodfly might work. I'm just poking my head in here to make sure that Andre isn't going to yell at me for killing a guy in the harbor district. I don't think he will. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let me check with Zurus. See what he's got. I got 300 gold.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
But that's
Hey.
terrible.
It would be easy to steal his potion.
From now on.
Nice.
Show me your wares.
I don't know what I stole from him, but I stole
That's
a
not
potion.
what I heard.
Honestly, I
Okay.
witnessed it myself.
That's what I've always said.
They don't got no
Something that talks to you
transformation
much.
scrolls, so that's not gonna help
Everybody
me.
knows by now.
Honestly,
I do
witnessed it
kind of want to
myself.
get that amulet of enlightenment at some point.
It's typical, isn't it?
Better watch out.
So there are definitely lizards over here that I think I can kill. And at least one locked treasure chest. Oh, and I'm probably strong enough to fight the bandits in Jack's lighthouse now. Though I'll probably wait to do that until I join the militia so I get better armor.
Here, I've got a map of Corinus.
That's good. Let me draw in the hideout of this fellow. I remember his name now. Dexter. Yes, I think they called him Dexter. Here's your map.
Ah. Gesundheit. Oh, we're just gonna slide down here. Take your time. And then he jumps. I pressed the jump button at the top of that. Then he just took forever to slide down. Actually, am I screwed? I can't get up here. man. That's a real bummer. Alright, now I'm good. Ooh, spiny clam. I don't remember if I looted this chest already. Must not have. I'm trying to see how many lockpicks I have left. Okay, 16, that's plenty. I'm just timing these dodges horribly. I don't remember it being this hard to dodge lizards. Like earlier, I was pretty flawlessly executing these dodges on that island way over there. See, there we go.
Nothing to be had there.
That's how that should go. Nothing in here. Rough bastard sword. That's pretty good. It takes a lot of strength, but 850, that's good for selling at least. I think there was another lizard over here that followed me all the way back to the harbor. So that one's already dead. And I did already grab the stone tablet. Oh man, this is a really long combo. Right, left, left. Right, right, left, left, left. So right, left, left. Right, right. 3 left. Right. 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 For 250 gold. I guess that's nice. How many lockpicks did I use? Why do I have such a hard time always finding my lockpicks in my inventory? There they are. 6. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and reload that. And see if I can actually remember what that long combination was. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, 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 right. Right. Right, left, left. Right, right, left, 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 right, right, right. Okay. Ah. Oh, I'm about to fall off here. Don't fall off. That's about as far up as I can get. I don't think this leads anywhere. I do know at a certain point, if you get too far out, you get eaten by a giant fish monster. So I kind of want to avoid that. I completely missed that. Well, that was horribly awkward and anticlimactic. I was trying to look behind me, / I couldn't see, and then I just fell and died. That's great. Good news is I still remember that combo. That boat gives you a really handy way to get up here, but I don't seem to be able to tell why. And we'll strafe glitch to avoid dying there. And I guess now I'll swim out to this little island off outside the harbor and do second attempt at the lizards and getting the treasure chest there. That is a really big fish down there. Or at least it looks big from here. Oh, there's another one. Okay. There's one lizard there, and I think there's another one up in the shrubs. Yep, there it is. That one was far less fluid than the last one.
Nothing there.
Man, I'm struggling a little bit. Spending all this time trying to strafe around him so I can back him against the wall like that other one. Ah. Man. Oh no. I don't want to fight another one. Can't hit it. That's way easier. Oh, I thought it was following me. Oh, hello. I didn't even get a warning that time. Alright. Another stone tablet, very nice. A silver chalice. I feel like there's someone in the game who's supposed to buy silver from me at a higher rate. I don't know where that is or if this is even that game. I might be thinking of some other game. Alright, so here's the spike pit. I do have a speed potion that I think if I can activate the thing and then speed past it. Okay, see, I can't just walk past it. Oh no, it still got me. How does one get past the spike pit? Is there a way to turn it off that I'm just ignorantly unaware of? I really felt like the speed potion should have worked. And this probably isn't going to work, but I'm just going to try sprinting right across. Ooh, that did work. So many chests in here to loot. Right, left, left, right, 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 left, left, right, 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 left. And there's a gold chalice, very nice. 150 gold. What's that? Right, left, left, right, 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 left. Statue of Venice.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Are you kidding me? I came all this way and I don't have the stupid key.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Who's got the key? It's gotta be somebody in the upper quarter. I can't believe I came all the way out here and can't get that. Alright, well, I still have one speed potion, so I'll be able to come back and get that when and if I find the key. I don't know who would have that. Fernando, maybe? Unfortunately, the speed potion doesn't help me swim any faster. Okay. I'm sitting at 15 learning points. Whoops, I bumped the microphone. And 720 XP away from another level up.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I could just keep dropping points into dexterity.
Some problems solve themselves.
I won't
So
do
yeah, I
anything
can
from now on.
pick pockets better.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Now, I want to be able to learn those permanent stat potions. And I think there are some characters who can teach that to you. But Constantino, I think, is the best option. And I don't really need the money from selling furs, because I can steal enough.
Can I become your apprentice now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes. All that matters to Herod is that you will be able to defend the city if it is attacked by orcs. And it looks like you've got him convinced of that. Vosper has been quite reluctant to comment on your qualities. I suppose he would like to take you on as an apprentice himself, but he still agreed in the end. Thorben is a very religious man. He has given you his blessing. That is a good sign. As for Matteo, he's singing your praises high and low. This means you have the approval of all the masters. Are you ready to begin your apprenticeship with me?
Yes, master.
Oh, all right then. I hope I'm not going to regret this decision. From this moment, you may consider yourself my apprentice.
What are my tasks?
I realize that I cannot expect a young man to spend all day indoors with me. From time to time, you shall bring me the plants I need. In return, I shall instruct you in the art of alchemy. You can buy the bottles from me. Most of the ingredients, however, you will have to get for yourself. And I expect you to behave properly as a citizen of this town.
What plants am I supposed to bring?
I shall buy everything you bring to me, and I'll pay the usual price. For mushrooms, however, I shall pay you a special price.
Yo, but I want to eat those mushrooms to get the mana bonus.
Instruct me in the art of alchemy.
All right, basics first. Each potion is made of plants. They possess all kinds of powers. They do nothing but put all their power into growth. And modifying this power is what the art of alchemy is all about. To prepare a potion at the alchemist's bench, you need a laboratory flask. You need to know the correct formulation and have the appropriate ingredients. There are quite a few formulations I could teach you. Potions which restore your lost strength, and even potions which affect your strength permanently. You cannot learn everything at once. There you are again.
What recipes can you teach me?
I know a few. Make your own choice.
Whoa, 20 skill points to learn the Elixir of Strength. Now, are the essence... Is that like the super basic? Yeah, that's not very exciting.
There you are again.
Show me your ware.
So now I can buy back all of the herbs that I sold him earlier, so I'll need to do that at some point. These are going to be worth buying at some point. He says he sells, or he'll buy herbs at a better rate. Ooh, I have a dexterity tablet.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became his subject. And Beliar gave unto
So I believe I should be able to go into the upper corridor now. Can I talk to Elverich? Is there like any extra dialogue for returning him here?
I found a letter from your Lucia.
What? Give it here. No, I don't believe this. No, I just can't believe it. She just can't leave me behind like this. Take this letter back. I don't want it. I firmly believe that she's going to come back to me someday.
Hey, you!
I could steal Thorbin's purse.
Elvrich will work for you again from now on.
I can only hope that he won't disappear again when the next little tart waves her skirt at him. Take this gold as a reward for bringing back my apprentice.
Ooh! Yo, that's the money you were gonna pay back to Lamar.
Hey,
Got my own opinion about that. Don't tell me you didn't know that. Wouldn't be so sure. I'm not telling you anything new. That's the first I've heard of it.
Show me.
I'm no better off myself.
He got nothing.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. But no, he insisted he knew better. I've heard a thing or two.
Difficult. So I couldn't steal from him.
Where did you pick that up then? He doesn't see that. I can't help him. I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
About that. There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm a respected citizen of Corinus. Let me pass.
Whatever prompted the masters of Corinus to let you sign on as an apprentice, I don't want to know about it. You may enter, but behave yourself. Otherwise, you'll have the worst trouble in your life.
Alright. So this is finally, however many hours, like, I don't know, 20, 25 hours, however long I've been playing. Finally, like, the second hurdle to talk to Lord Hagen. So I had, like, I'm supposed to be getting the amulet, the Eye of Innos from the Paladin, so I can go fight the dragons, basically. So first I had to get into town, then I had to get into the upper corridor, and there still might be another roadblock where I have to do something to get in to actually talk to Lord Hagen.
I'm staying out of it.
We can only wait and see.
There was no big deal.
What do you want here? Go!
Nothing.
See? That wasn't so hard.
You can't rely on that.
Aha.
You don't have to tell me that.
Don't mind me.
He really didn't deserve that.
I'm just sneaking into your house.
He really should have known better. There was no big deal.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Same old thing, all over again.
Gold chalice, very nice. Mandible.
He really should have known better.
It's really not my. I knew that would be a problem.
Only Innos decides.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
If he doesn't see that was quite obvious.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I'm staying out of it.
I agree with you. You mustn't.
A blood chalice. Very nice. That's two. What are there? 6?
Nobody wants to know.
Things I could tell you.
And I believe one of the ones is in that locked chest on that island outside the harbor.
Just listen to him talk.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Nobody wants to know.
I don't believe it.
Same old thing all the time.
Been there, done that.
Do you really believe? I don't believe this is going to change.
He thinks this is easy.
No idea. You tell me.
Listen to the wrong. I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Things I could tell you.
It had to happen sooner or later.
You really believe? Don't say you didn't know that.
You should really have known better.
No one really wants to.
That's not what I heard. I've got my own opinion about that.
That was no big deal.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Alright. Sweet.
I'm staying out of it.
I don't think there's anything here.
Get that from me.
I'm staying out of it.
That's all just.
Is
That's
that
the first I've heard of it.
Fernando? He's important.
You can't rely on that.
And this citizen is staring right at
That
me.
was quite obvious.
I'd have to wait until
What do you
dark.
want here? See? That wasn't so hard.
I'd have to come back at night to actually steal from some of these people.
Ah, you again.
Tell me
So,
that
you
isn't
actually managed to get into the upper quarter.
I knew
There
it.
are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchant's
This
building.
is going to change.
You can recognize them by the signs over the door.
Same old thing.
Just so
Over
there are
again.
no misunderstandings.
That's been known.
The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you. The important citizens of
blood
this town live
chalices
in
in
this
there, though.
quarter. So
That's the
treat
first I've
them
heard
with
of it.
respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
That'll never change.
Where can I find Lord
Don't
Hagen?
say you didn't
He's in
know
the
that.
town hall, at the end of the upper quarter. But you will not be admitted there without a good reason.
It was just like you said.
You can't rely on that.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Yes? That they let someone like you in here?
Me.
Such a thing hasn't happened in ages.
Tell me that isn't true.
Can't steal his purse because I definitely don't have enough
No
dexterity.
idea. You tell me.
No idea. You tell me.
So this is the
Never thought of that himself.
the barracks, I believe.
Get out of here!
And they actually don't want me coming
Yeah,
into
get
the...
out!
Can I?
Yeah, get
Can you
out!
let me leave? Alright.
He really should have known better.
Justice will prevail in the end.
You can't rely on
Never thought of that himself.
that. That will never change.
Yoink.
Will it ever change?
Tell me that isn't true.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Ah.
That's all just gossip.
Man, there's a lot of stuff that I just don't remember.
It's a bad business.
Cause I got no idea who has that key.
That's no secret.
I agree with you completely.
You should really have known better.
Do you really believe that?
Well, there's a switch over here, though.
Been there, done that.
I don't remember what that does.
I'm no better off myself.
It was just like you said.
And there's more, believe me.
Couldn't get away with that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I've heard a thing or two.
And there's more.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
That opened
You don't have to tell me that.
something in this building. Oh, okay.
Nobody
It
will learn
must have
anything
slid
from me.
this cabinet over.
No idea.
So now I have a scroll.
He would have never thought of that himself.
Just like you said.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know what that scroll is, though.
I've got no time for things.
Is it a spell scroll? If so, it didn't really have a clear picture on it for me to tell what type of scroll.
I never knew that.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
Was it Fire Rain?
That will never change.
I agree with you completely.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That's not what I
I
heard.
think it was a spell scroll.
Tell me that isn't true.
It's a bad business.
I've got no time for things like that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
A small brass
Tell
key
me that
from the
isn't
House
true.
of the Paladins. Well, maybe this key will open the locked chest. Or maybe
I've got
not.
No time for things like that.
Still no XP.
Do you really believe that?
The things I could tell you.
Will it ever change?
Tell me that isn't true.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I used to say that myself.
Hey! Unfortunately, it's not the most exciting thing.
Just as
Same old thing all over again.
it's a bad business.
Same old thing all over again.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Nobody wants to know.
That's terrible.
Hey, you!
Oh.
So you're one of us. Then I got some useful information for you. Some of the houses up here have secret panels that can only be opened by hidden switches. People hide their valuables behind them.
Yeah, I did that already in one house.
What are you doing here?
What do you think, huh? I'm a gardener. I take care of the garden.
You're pretty much by yourself here, aren't you?
Yes, and it should stay that way. I'm glad that I have some peace here. Once, they wanted to send me to the penal colony because I did some guy in. But Larius, the governor, needed another gardener, and so I could stay here. Over time, this garden has become my home, and I'm content with that.
Are you growing herbs as well?
A few. I'm growing fireweed and fire nettles. I also tried swamp weed, but that doesn't really thrive here. Well, I just harvested. So if you want to buy something.
Show me your wares.
Yep. Don't care. I got a cool 25 learning points, though. Okay, so this is the governor's house, the judge's house. This guy doesn't have any, like, unique dialogue. has a key.
What are you doing here?
What are you accosting me for? Who are you anyway? Say, don't I know you from somewhere?
I think this is the same guy who throws you into the barrier in the first game.
Maybe so.
Don't get snotty. Who do you think you're talking to anyway? The least you can do is address me in a more appropriate tone. And now get out of my sight!
I'd like to know what your key goes to. There's nothing in here. I don't see any locked anything. Key to a chest belonging to the judge. Maybe it's in the, like the courthouse or whatever this governor's house is. Oh, whoops. Bumped my spell key.
That's no secret.
Do you really believe that?
Alright. For some of these houses, Wombo.
Wait a minute.
He listened to the wrong people.
What are you doing here?
I make sure that nobody enters the houses. Explicit order from Lord Hagen, and don't even think about violating this order.
Oh, I would never do that. I would never go into people's houses and steal all their valuables.
Tell me that isn't true.
Yeah, but I think to actually go in there and steal all their valuables, might have to wait till night.
But Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human.
Ah!
And Enos spoke to him, and the human became...
Lutero. This guy, I think, has some... like exotic.
My name is Lutero. I buy and sell all kinds of things.
It's like exotic
What wares
animal
do you have to
parts?
offer? Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
Can't steal his purse.
Show me your wares.
Someone's got to do the work.
Alright, so none of this is particularly good. I think later on he's gonna sell skill books. City guard. Generic citizens.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Now that's typical, isn't it?
So this is Salandrill's potions.
He can't keep anything.
I want to read your book stand.
Tell this to anyone.
It does not give me XP. Oh. Ooh, alright, so I see his switch there.
You don't say.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Honestly.
Hey, you!
No.
What are you creeping around there for?
Was that Salandrill said that? How could he see me?
He simply talks too much.
But that's terrible.
Go back to brewing your potions.
That's not what my husband thinks.
If I hadn't seen it.
Going.
It's an open secret.
Why can't I target any of this stuff? There's like a wing and a goblin bone or something up here.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Really, how interesting.
Someone's gonna do the work.
You don't say.
You had better shut up.
He'd better shut up.
Who says things like that?
That's an open secret.
Really?
There's probably no way I can loot that chest while he's standing right there.
Really, how interesting.
It works all right, too.
Alright, so even though the stuff I'm stealing is from in front of him, I am behind him, so I guess he doesn't see me. Oh, hello.
I don't believe that.
Hello.
That's an open secret.
Welcome, traveler. Looking for a fine potion? I have a large selection and reasonable prices, and my potions are much better than the stuff that Zurus sells.
I could steal his key.
Show me your wares.
He can't keep anything to himself.
You don't say.
Probably a safe bet that his key will go to that treasure chest. So if I can just get him to turn his back.
That's terrible.
That's what I've always said.
Did he see me?
He can't keep anything to himself.
That's not what I heard.
Why can't I grab this plate?
Don't tell this to anyone.
I was able to target it earlier, but I can't.
You don't say.
That's an open secret.
That's not what I heard.
See, as soon as I unsneak, I can take it. Let me see if I can steal this without him catching me. Alright, I think I'm good.
Hey, you!
Go away, don't tell me that.
Show.
These are bad times.
Sweet.
I can't take care of everything.
Very nice.
These are bad times.
This is
Simply talks too much.
also somebody's personal
I can't take care of everything for everyone.
dwelling,
That's not what my husband thinks.
as is this.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Really, how interesting.
That's
That's an open secret.
That's not what I heard.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back at night, I think, when most of these people are sleeping.
That's not what my husband
And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
That will never change.
Before I do that, let me see if I can head inside to talk to Lord Hagen. Girion is like the weapons trainer, quartermaster.
I am Girion, master of two-handed combat and paladin of the king. Why are you disturbing me?
Who says things like that?
Can you train me?
If you wish to learn something, you must turn to a teacher from outside of our order. I am a warrior, not a teacher.
Okay.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I need to speak to Lord Hagen.
Do you know how often I've heard that? You can't go in. If you try anyway, I'll have to kill you.
So, yeah. That is the third obstacle, which I'm pretty much ready to overcome anyway. And that is that you have to join a faction to actually get in there. So if you join the militia, then you're basically part of this group, so you'll be let in there anyway. But for the mercenaries and fire mages, they'll send you as like a messenger with a special task to get in there.
That's not what I
And I do have all the requirements to join
Really have known better.
both the militia and the mercenaries, in fact. But I'm gonna join the.
How's business?
I'm gonna join
Not
the
so
militia.
great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines. And my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland and have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
That was obvious all along.
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business, times are going to get rough for me.
I've got no time.
How do you make...
Right now, I'm...
Do you really believe that?
Alright, so I know that this guy's the weapons dealer for the bandits, because all the swords have his initial on it. We found that, like, Araxos Trading Guild.
How do you make...
Right now, I'm living off my savings.
Which I think was his old business, and we also have a letter that he signed.
You've been selling weapons to the bandits.
But what makes you think that?
This list of merchandise that I took from a bandit bears your signature. I found this ring of the Overseas Traders Guild, Araxos, with the bandits. You're an overseas trader, and the swords which the bandits were carrying bore your initials. You can admit it now. I've blown your cover.
I didn't mean to do that, believe me. First, all they wanted from me was food supplies. Business was really slow, so I got involved with them. Then they became more aggressive and threatened to kill me if I didn't sell them the swords they wanted. You can't blame me for this. I'm a victim of circumstances.
I used to say that myself.
Oh, don't make me weep. You're pretty repulsive for someone who lives in the upper quarter. You'd sell your soul for a fistful of gold pieces.
I've got my expenses to cover. If I don't have cash, they're going to feed me to the mob from the harbor district.
That's all just gossip.
What will you pay me if I let you go?
You know I'm not doing too well. I can't give you much. I'll give you 200 gold coins and a valuable ring. That will have to do. Will you give me the incriminating material now?
That's all just gossip.
Well, all right, agreed.
Fine, here's your gold. And the ring. We're even now.
You can't rely on
What type of ring was that?
That's been known a long time.
Fire
Same
ring?
old thing all over again.
I'd have done it differently.
It's probably that fire ring, which is kind of worthless to me.
The things I could tell you.
So I think that rules me out from being able to turn him into the militia, but maybe I can still talk to Vatras.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I'm definitely going to be loading that save, but I just want to check what this does. If it does anything at all. About the weapons dealer.
About this weapons dealer. I know the dealer who's been selling weapons to the bandits. His name is Fernando.
Very good. Has Martin taken the necessary steps to stop him from delivering any more?
Not yet.
Then make haste and report to him at once. It must be stopped right now.
Alright. So I made the deal with Fernando to not sell him out. But I might have to, in order to complete the quest, I obviously have to incriminate him, but now that I don't have the evidence, I don't know how that's gonna play out with Martin.
Nobody ever asks me.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's terrible.
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
If I hadn't seen it,
I've my own opinion about that.
The things I could tell you.
About the weapons dealer?
Show me what you have.
Fernando has admitted providing the bandits with weapons.
And? What else?
That's all.
It's nice that he admits it, but unfortunately, without solid evidence, I can't do any more. I don't want to look ridiculous in front of Lord Hagen. You'll have to get me more.
I don't know how I would do that, apart from maybe being able to steal it back.
Do you really believe that?
It'd be nice to be able to steal his purse. What? It was risky. I stole a risky purse. Does that mean I can steal risky? I can be risky with other people?
Enos enlightens all those who
What?
recognize his wisdom.
You don't have to tell me that.
This is a game changer.
Justice will prevail.
Last time I felt like I couldn't even
no
pick
secret.
simple pockets, and now I can do risky pockets.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I'm staying out of it.
Meanwhile, the music has turned off. I think this guy's kind of a jerk.
Enos deals out fair punishment.
What are you doing here?
Who are you then? Looks like you're new and have no idea what's going on around here. They call me Gabrant. That's Mr. Gabrant. Sir to you. Got it?
You can't rely on that.
I get the point, Mr.
I
Gabrant,
get the point,
sir.
Mr. Gabrant, sir.
At least it didn't take you too long to grasp how the wind blows around here. As soon as business starts picking up again, I can surely find a use for a great big guy like you. You'd make a really good depot master. Can you read?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Fine, fine. Trained staff is hard to come by. How about your references?
References?
All right. I shall remember your face. Once trade picks up again, come and see me. I just might have a job for you by then.
Anything new?
People like you have no business up here. This is if you should ever succeed in becoming...
You were just offering me a job, and now you're ridiculing me? Do these guys have any interesting dialogue? Or just generic workers? Alright, I'm gonna go find a bed and sleep till midnight so that I can
Got my own opinion
start
about that.
stealing everything in the upper quarter.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I knew that would be a
The
problem.
human slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
And I'm gonna go fetch a drink, so I'll be right back.